ومثل الذين كفروا كمثل الذي ينعق بما لا يسمع إلا دعاء ونداء صم بكم عمي فهم لا يعقلون.
The description of those who disbelieve, and their call to guidance, and faith is like that of the shepherd, who shouts and rebukes beasts them, and she does not understand the meanings of his words, but only hears the call, and the sound of the voice. These disbelievers are deaf, they have closed their ears from the truth, how much they have silenced their tongues. My uncle does not see their eyes as brilliant proofs, so they do not do their minds in what benefits them.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كلوا من طيبات ما رزقناكم واشكروا لله إن كنتم إياه تعبدون.
O believers, eat of the halal-pleasing foods that we have provided for you, and do not be like the disbelievers who forbid good and make it easy for evil, and thank God for His great grace on you with your hearts, tongues, and wounds, if you are truly submissive to His command, hearing obedient to Him, you worship Him alone.
إنما حرم عليكم الميتة والدم ولحم الخنزير وما أهل به لغير الله فمن اضطر غير باغ ولا عاد فلا إثم عليه إن الله غفور رحيم.
God has forbidden you to harm you, such as the dead woman who was not slaughtered legally, shed blood, pork, and sacrifices that were sacrificed to other than God. It is God's grace and ease for you that He allowed you to eat these taboos when necessary. Whoever resorts to eating something of it is not unjust in eating it beyond his need, and does not exceed the limits of God in what is permissible for him. There is no sin on him. Indeed, Allah is forgiving, merciful.
إن الذين يكتمون ما أنزل الله من الكتاب ويشترون به ثمنا قليلا أولئك ما يأكلون في بطونهم إلا النار ولا يكلمهم الله يوم القيامة ولا يزكيهم ولهم عذاب أليم.
Indeed, those who hide what Allah has revealed in His books, and are keen to take a little reward from the offer of the life of this world in return for this concealment, these are what they eat in the truth except the fire of hell that burns in their stomachs, and God will not speak to them on the day of resurrection because of His anger and wrath.
أولئك الذين اشتروا الضلالة بالهدى والعذاب بالمغفرة فما أصبرهم على النار.
Those who are characterized by these qualities have replaced error with guidance, and the punishment of God with His forgiveness. So how much more daring they are on the fire by doing the deeds of the people of hell. God is amazed at their actions, so they were amazed at their actions, and their patience in the fire and their stay in it. This is in a way that underestimates them, and underestimates them.
ذلك بأن الله نزل الكتاب بالحق وإن الذين اختلفوا في الكتاب لفي شقاق بعيد.
This is the punishment they deserve, because God Almighty revealed His books to His messengers containing the clear truth, so they disbelieved in it. And indeed, those who differ in the book believe in each other and disbelieve in each other, because there is a dispute and a paradox away from the right.
ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين وآتى المال على حبه ذوي القربى واليتامى والمساكين وابن السبيل والسائلين وفي الرقاب وأقام الصلاة وآتى الزكاة والموفون بعهدهم إذا عاهدوا والصابرين في البأساء والضراء وحين البأس أولئك الذين صدقوا وأولئك هم المتقون.
Good is not with God Almighty in going to the East and Morocco, if it is not about the command of God and His law, but all good is the faith of those who believe in God and believe in Him as a God alone, and have no partner, and believe in the day of resurrection, and in all angels, and in all revealed books, and all prophets. Without those who are characterized by these qualities are the ones who believe in their faith, and those are the ones who fear God's punishment, so avoid.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا كتب عليكم القصاص في القتلى الحر بالحر والعبد بالعبد والأنثى بالأنثى فمن عفي له من أخيه شيء فاتباع بالمعروف وأداء إليه بإحسان ذلك تخفيف من ربكم ورحمة فمن اعتدى بعد ذلك فله عذاب أليم.
O you who believe in Allah and His Messenger, and do His law, Allah has obligatory upon you to deliberately retaliate from the killer by killing him, provided that equality and similarity, the free is killed like him, the slave is like him, and the female is like her. Whoever forgives him and the guardian of the slain by pardoning retribution from him, and only takes blood money, which is a specific amount of money paid by the perpetrator in return for pardoning him, let the parties commit to good manners. So the guardian demands blood money without violence, and the killer pays to him his right with charity, without delay, or this is forgiveness with blood money from your Lord and mercy for you. Whoever kills the killer after pardoning him, and taking blood money, will have a painful punishment by killing him in this world, or with fire in the hereafter.
ولكم في القصاص حياة يا أولي الألباب لعلكم تتقون.
And you have a safe life in the legislation and implementation of retribution, O owners of sound minds. Please fear God and fear Him by obeying Him always.
كتب عليكم إذا حضر أحدكم الموت إن ترك خيرا الوصية للوالدين والأقربين بالمعروف حقا على المتقين.
God has imposed on you if one of you attends the signs of death and its introductions, if he leaves money, the will to part of his wealth for parents and relatives, taking into account justice, he does not leave the poor and recommend to the rich, and does not exceed. Third, and this is a fixed right that is a pious people who fear God. This was before the revelation of the signs of inheritance, in which God specified the share of every heir.